Hi, hope you're all okay. I'm just gonna check, as always, that I'm where I'm supposed to be, but it hasn't crashed on me today, so that's a great thing. Sorry about last week. Let me just check I'm here. Yes, I am. Yeah, sorry about last week. We cancelled our live for a few reasons. Like I had a cracking headache. Jade had not slept for 4 years pretty much now. Ill kid. It was one of those situations where I felt like, right, we are downing proper tools and we'll do a bit of self-care last week. So we did, and it was great. And we did loads of research for some stuff that I'm applying for a grant for to complement my business. There's loads of exciting stuff to tell you. However, today is an Ask Me Anything post. And I don't actually have loads of questions for a change, because usually these are really full. So I've got a few questions. If you are on live and you want to ask me something, drop it in the comments. It's weird when it's a later session because there's not as many of you on live usually, and I've seen loads of you this morning. So this morning we had our monthly meetup for our business women. We had it at Cloud. It was packed, absolutely packed. We talked about Christmas sales and shared loads of advice and ideas for sales for Christmas, and then we talked about how to promote what you need to be doing. So I had a great one, which ties me perfectly well into my first question that was around where do I do my Christmas shopping? You can ask me anything in the world, and this is one of my first questions that I had. Everywhere. I do buy off of some of our women in business where I can. So we've got some cake makers, we've got some fashion people, clothes providers, makers. So I buy some stuff off there where I can. I'm still a sucker for Amazon, and I'll always hate myself for it, but it is so convenient and they won for that. Have I shopped local? So yes, I have shopped local in some cases, not as much as I'd like to. I'm not organised enough to generally, but yes, I have a little bit. If you've got any awesome stuff that I might want to buy for people, always let me know. So that was this one. That was that random question. I got a question. I get asked this one a bit. It's not even a thing, I don't think. But what is it that I do for the council versus what I do for Filter Free, and how are they different? There's lots of overlap. So this kind of all started with Filter Free. So I run a female network. We have an online members club. So for our pro members, where we have a heap of videos in a library, we have our own group that's off of social media that we hang out in. It's called Heartbeat. So we have a whole community outside there where we talk about loads of business stuff without going down the rabbit hole of being on social media. So it started out with that, and then I won a contract in May to schedule and promote the Business in Bolsover events. And there's a bit of a circle round overlap for them, because some of the events that we run, I do the training for, and I always did before they came under Business in Bolsover events. So I kind of work in like this huge circle for them. So someone said, I see you advertise both and I'm confused where I need to be. I know it is confusing. Drop me a message. There's loads of events going on for Business in Bolsover if you are local, but then I run stuff online. I have, like I said, a whole online section to my business. We do online planning meetings. We have big one-off events that you are welcome to come to. So whether you are local or not, there's stuff for you. But the Business in Bolsover stuff tends to be the local stuff in the area. And then Filter Free Business, I run online and locally, which adds to the confusion. I don't think that's cleared up that question, but if you want to know anything else, just drop me a message and I will try and clear it up a bit more. What does the rest of my year look like? And have I got any exciting plans you need to hear about for 2024? Yes, I don't know what I can say yet. So the rest of my year is quieter-ish. Jade's chipping in. Jade says there's only 3 weeks left. So my last official face-to-face working day is the 18th of December. So that's a Monday. So the event that we've had today, I'll be running that on that Monday, and that's it. And I'm kind of off for 3 weeks until I think the 8th-ish, when the kids go back. So right now, it's really weird. Right now, I feel like we're completing loads of jobs. We feel like I'm doing all the background stuff, which I love at this time of year, because it is that completion cycle for me. So I start doing some of the clearing out stuff, getting ahead. This morning I've been creating some slides for a presentation that's not till January, but if I get them all done before I go off for Christmas, it almost clears my decks for Christmas a little bit. I'm doing lots of the admin tasks, like tidying up Canva and sorting out the files on my computer and all the boring stuff, but kind of the completion stuff. And it's my year end at the end of November, so I tend to like calm it down for that a little bit. And December is usually quite big, and then January is bigger. So for the rest of this year, we're kind of tying up loose bits. However, there is one project that is what me and Jade were working on last Monday, that will almost open up a whole new arm to my business. So there'll be loads more stuff coming, especially if you're a new business owner. So there's loads of stuff coming there that I can't really talk about yet, because I've just got to wait to see if it all gets approved. But basically, if you're a new business owner, we will have you covered from the start. And there's a couple of other exciting bits I can't really kind of talk about yet, because they all tie together. So there is loads next year. There is so much that I'm going to be able to do. And I'm really, really excited. But this bit of the year feels lovely to me. It's all like closing down with the knowledge that it's for a restart again. And I love having time off at Christmas. That's really important to me. So I try and have holidays and stuff regularly, but Christmas is my one time where I really, really do feel like I can shut, I can close. Everybody else is off as well. And yeah, I love Christmas so, so much. So again, I don't think I've really answered that question either, because I can't tell you about some of my stuff yet, because it all depends on something else. Another one was, do I need to book an event, or can I just turn up? You need to book. So even if they're free, which lots of them are, especially the funded ones, obviously the funded ones, yes, you need to book. We have capacity at some of them. Some of them have food included, so you need to book your food. If they say they're fully booked, however, and you want to come, just drop me a message, and I'll know the venue. So I'll know whether either I can just add you in like manually and sneak you on, or whether I can keep you on a list in case someone drops it out. So if you have like our co-working sessions limited to 12 people, that's in 2 weeks if you want to come. The co-working is limited to 12, but drop me a message if you want to come, because there isn't actually capacity. It's more of a capacity of how many people I can help in those 2 hours. I will sneak you on if I can. So yeah, you do need to book, but if they're full, just drop me a message and I will sort that out. No issue. I could do with both personal and professional coaching. Do you have a package for both? So yes, like the beautiful thing, and the thing that I'm really grateful about, and that is dead good about working with me, is that I'm a business coach and I'm also a mental health therapist. So any kind of coaching or therapy, I'm lucky enough to be able to kind of hybrid and cross over those lines. Whereas if you go to a coach and any of the work that you're doing drops in towards therapy, like there should be hard limits on that kind of thing. Whereas I'm really lucky because I don't have that. So lots of the women that I work with they'll come to me generally for one or the other, but what happens is we can't separate our personal and our business life. Like there's no straight line for doing that. So any of the work together that we do together can drift kind of across those lines, and it's okay because I'm qualified to deal with that, and that's really important. So it's not that I've got a package for both, it's that any work you do with me is kind of charged on the hourly basis or the package basis, whatever you buy. So we can drift around and over those lines however you need to. These do not have to be strict straight lines that are drawn there. Okay. So yeah, just get in touch if you want to work one-on-one, one-to-one, both of those, one-to-one with me, and we'll sort out. We'll probably get you in for the end of the year if you're flexible. Probably just if you're soon. That's that. Then someone asked me what I use for social media. Jade is what I use. Jade's a great answer. Jade does loads of my social media, but we schedule it. So for Christmas, I'm off, but you won't know I'm off on my socials. So I use a tool called Social Bee. It's a paid for tool, but what it does, like, so I've got some YouTube videos specifically on Social Bee. Go look at them. Social Bee is one of the best tools because what it does is you can make your content and put it into a library, and it will recycle the stuff that you've used. So instead of just putting out a post that goes out on social media and disappears, this keeps it and will use it again and again and again in the way that you tell it to. So, for example, if I have motivational quotes that go out on a Monday, some sort of Monday motivation thing. If I put 20 posts into that category on Social Bee, it would cycle through all of those 20 and then start it again if that's what I wanted it to do. If I put 52 in there, it might take me a few hours to make 52 posts, but if I put 52 in there, that's a year's worth of content on a Monday that will go out once a week on a Monday, whatever time I set. And then after that year, it will start again. And the likelihood of anyone knowing what you posted a year ago is so small that this allows you to create evergreen content that just goes round and round without you chasing your tail all of the time on social media. And this is a really important part, especially for new business owners, I think, because we are always under pressure to post something. So if we can have some evergreen stuff going out, it allows us to be more reactive and responsive in our day-to-day lives when we want to be, without being under the pressure of having to post. Okay, so I flew through those. They're all the questions that came in. Actually, I think there were a couple more, but I answered them at networking this morning directly to the people that asked me the questions. So if you've got anything else, drop me a comment. As always, if you want to ask me anything anyway, drop me an email, catch me on social. And I'll answer any questions that you've got. We've had a couple of new members in Pro this week. So if you joined Pro this week, you should have had emails to tell you how to get into the Heartbeat community. Make sure you come and talk to us in there, because that is where I now do the majority of the business coaching stuff that I do with my members. So yeah, if you haven't come over to Heartbeat but you have joined Pro, make sure you do. If you haven't joined Pro yet, this is a great time. If you want to start having taking some control of your business, especially over Christmas, if you've got a bit of downtime, all of the videos that are available, you could watch those over the Christmas period. You could start getting stuck into like building your business foundations a little better, and you could really start getting ahead for your business in January. And we're there the whole time to hold your hands. All right, so have a fab rest of the week. I can't believe it's only Monday. I got up early again today and I feel like I've done 3 days work today. I'm off tomorrow. If you are local, we've got an email marketing course on Wednesday that we're running in Shirebrook. That's free to attend. We will talk about what, why, and how of email marketing, basically. Another great one to fit in before Christmas, because you can start collecting those email addresses over Christmas. So if you want to book onto that, that's on Eventbrite. But if you can't find it, Jade's going to put us a link in. If you can't find it, just send me a message and ask. And that's the lot for me this week, I think. So I'm back next week. I haven't got a clue what it's on, even though I believe Jade's told me. But I can't remember. No, don't know. But I'm back next week to talk about something else. But I will be back at 9:30.
Roadblocks and challenges.
Ooh, roadblocks and challenges. Cramping my legs. 3. Yeah, so next Monday, 9:30, I'll back about roadblocks and challenges. All right. Have a fab week, ladies, and I will see you next week, if not sooner. Bye.